Craig, we start by looking back and a 1-0 victory.
Yeah.
Nice to get that, of course, in the end. We do speak on the pitch immediately after the final whistle. A few days on, again, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think very much similar to what we talked about after the game. You know, you watch the game back and you break it down, and I thought we played better than what I actually originally thought when I first done the interview with you after the game. You know, obviously it was nice to get a win. We left it late. You know, so the enjoying the win and the a little bit of relief, because you know that first win is important. But the performance was very, very good. Looking back at it, break it down, performance was fantastic. I thought we dominated possession territory, moved the ball really well, created a lot more chances than what we did at Newtown. You know, the goalkeepers made 3 or 4 good saves, and you know, as we referred to in the interview afterwards, you know, I think we hit the woodwork 3 or 4 times as well. So yeah, a lot better. Probably another 10% better than what Newtown, and hopefully with another week's work, you know, we can improve again on Friday.
And since you returned to the New Saints recently, it was your first home game. Was it emotional in any way at all, going out there and enjoying your first game back?
Yeah, it was. It was because I've spent a lot of time here. You know, I've had a lot of good years here. You know, and it's important that we don't look back too much. We move forward and try and create more good times and win trophies and try and get as far as we can in European football. And you know, so yeah, it was and to get the win, I think in the manner we got it as well, probably emotionally, I got home and I was completely shot. I was in bed by 9:30, and you know, it was the best night's sleep I had for a long time. So now it was nice to get that win.
And away from football, it was certainly an emotional weekend for you. You did tweet about it.
Yeah.
It was the anniversary of the passing of your mum.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So I think, you know, you add that to the emotion of coming back here, and you know, and I think it's probably it was only, I think my mum come here 3 or 4 times when I was here first time. So this was the only, and obviously she spent time at Hartlepool because it was they're from Gateshead and they still live in Gateshead, you know, but to spend time and seeing the success I had here as well, and shared it with us, and it was nice to get a win. You know, you look at it and you know, and some things are meant to be on there. You know, you look at it, and the Sunday was the year anniversary, which was a big moment for me, my family, my father, my sister, my wife, my daughter, and probably nice to get a goal right at the end there. You know, you look about, and I'm not a hugely religious person, but you know, you look at it and you know, maybe she was looking down and got with the opportunity for 3 points, where you know, it was a nice relief.
And it was great to see Danny Davis and Ash Baker not only in the squad for the game, but both of them got valuable match time as well.
Yeah, they did. It wasn't planned like that. Jordan Williams had a back spasm in the warm-up, so obviously Jordan wasn't fit to start the game. We had to change things last minute, and you know, and Ash come in. Like I said, would like to control his minutes a little bit better than what we did, but I thought he was fantastic. He was excellent. You know, the credits, a lot of credits got to go to the fantastic work Phil's done with him off the pitch, as well as his recovery and his treatment, his rehab, and getting him pitch ready and game ready. You know, he come on, and you know, I think 2-3 minutes before he come off, he was flagging a little bit, but it's been weeks and months maybe since the last time Ash was fit, so and played a game. So yeah, it's testimony to Phil and testimony to Ash's mentality and professionalism, that you can be thrown in the deep end like that and come on and have a good start the game, and have a good performance. And then Danny played the 2 subs played a big part in the goal at the end. Danny's cross for Probs' header. So yeah, they played a big part in it, both Ash and Danny.
And as we look ahead to the Quay Nomads game on Friday, both of them have been training this week. Are they in contention for a place? Yeah, they are, definitely. Everyone's been training this week. You know, we're back to a full squad again, apart from Josh Pask, you know, who's obviously got a long-term injury, which could see him out for 2 or 3 months. But apart from that, everyone's back in, so which is good. Adds a bit more competition, adds a bit more variety, a bit more options from myself and the coaching staff, certainly on the bench. You know, give a go-to. You know, like I said it after the Newtown game, we had 2 senior players on the bench, outfield players to choose from on
Newtown, where we've got Leo Smith and Blaine Hudson, where Leo come on and done well on Saturday, Danny come on and done well, and obviously Ryan Brobble come on and scored. So they all played a part in forcing that win over the line the last 15-20 minutes.
And as we think about the opponent on Friday, probably true to say you know as much about their players at this moment in time as you do some of our own, and you certainly can't get away from them because it will be the second game against Connah's Quay in less than 3 weeks.
Yeah, it is typical football, isn't it? This is how things work out. It is, we'll look at it and we obviously disappointed with going out on penalties to them 2-3 weeks ago. The performance was good, especially second half. So we just need to make sure we build on the performance at Newtown, build on the performance against Pennebont in another week's training down the road, and we've got a bit more into the lads, a bit more of the way how I want to play and how I want to approach games, and going to the game with respect but confidence on Friday, which we should do. As I've said previously before, got a lot of respect for Connah's Quay. Spent 4 fantastic years there and played a small part in a successful period and worked with some fantastic people, right the way from the players all the way to the owner in the coach and staff and manager with Andy. So it's definitely a big game. They'll obviously, we want to come here and cause an upset, and we want to be, make sure we keep a good record at home and almost put a few wrongs right of the cup game 3 weeks ago. But we're prepared, right, and we're 2 weeks, 3 weeks further on to what we were when we played them last time, and we've got more players available and more competition for places.
And do you have the starting 11 already set in stone, or are there perhaps 1 or 2 places that you're still mulling over?
Yeah, near enough have 99%. I think it's 2-3 days before game now, and there's been work done in the week, tactically, how we want to play, what we want to do, and when you do that, you've got to have 99% of your team in your head ready to go and work on it on the training ground, which we have done, and we've worked hard, and the lads have been brilliant again. I must say the lads have trained really well, worked hard. We've looked at the GPS results on a daily basis, and they really are working hard, and they put a right shift in on Saturday as well. We'd worked really hard, and we deserved the win on Saturday. So yeah, long answer, but yes, I'm 99% sure who's going to play. But you never know. The Jordan Williams situation, half an hour before kick-off, and that's what, as manager, as coaches, that's when you get tested, and we made the right decision, and Ash come through it no problem at all.
We've played a couple of games so far in the league, early days of course, but we've had 2 clean sheets. Yeah. Is that as a result of something that you specifically identified coming into the club, or has it just happened, so to speak?
A little bit of both. I can't take complete credit for it, because the players should take the most of credit for it. I think a lot of what we've been working on is attack and play. But there's no coincidence that if you're attacking more, you're probably going to defend less. So I think that's the I've got a vision in my head which coincides with Mike, the owner, of how I want my teams to play and how we think TNS teams should play. That's not to say the opposition are going to let we do that. They're not. There's plenty of times, I think a lot of time you talk about styles of play, philosophy, how you're going to, and a lot of people don't remember that there's 11 opposition players that can change that in a coaches and managers from the opposition that come with plans and tactics to try and stop you from playing the way you want to play. But it's really key and really important that we concentrate on how we want to play. But I think it's a byproduct of controlling games, controlling possession, controlling territory, that it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out that the more you attack, the less you're going to be defended.
And the other side of the coin is that we've only scored 1 goal in those 2 games. Is that an area of concern for you, or are you happy with the performances? For example, we hit the woodwork 3 times on Saturday, and you know that in time it will come good.
Yeah, look, we've got fantastic players. We want to bring 2 or 3 in to add to that, but the lads in training have been great. We've done a lot of work on attack and play. We've also broke games down from staff in opportunities, and I think statistically from Newtown game, I think we had 21 shots at their goal on Saturday we had 19. You know, we had 7 or 8 shots on goal. So you work in the keeper in them, 7 or 8, and it went up from 5 against Newtown on target. So we're getting better. It's getting them. It's then transferring the possession we've got and the pressure and the territory we've got to then creating opportunities and making the goalkeeper work. We probably moved on 10-15% better at that this on Saturday from the previous Saturday, and it's something we're working on a daily basis, and out on the pitch, match analysis, chatting to the players, going over stuff in meetings, etc., and it's something the players have really been open to and worked very hard with.